Is it true, in your opinion, that if you're low income, you should look a certain way? In other words, low income equates to low standards?
What?
I have received comments like that over the couple years that I've been here on YouTube. Usually they're nice. They're not meant to be insulting. Some people just are genuinely intrigued. They're like, really? You might feel this way. You might feel that I shouldn't look the way I look. My hair looks done because I comb it and I put product on it like gel, Miss Jessie's curl cream or something like curl gel, something like that. Great stuff. But guess how old my product is for my hair while we're talking about it? I mean, let me just put it out there. I'm going to be completely transparent, as I always am. That Miss Jessie's product that I have been using on this hair is from 2009. I don't even know if they still make that. I mean, hopefully they do because I like it. But dude, we're talking over 15 years. Thank you for saying that because I guess I don't want to look like a pauper. I do want to look presentable. I want my home presentable. I clean it. The type of person that I am, I can see something that's not in good condition and I can visualize how I can bring it to life or to fit my standards of aesthetics. However, what I won't do is spend a bunch of money in someone's like rental property. Like oh no, I ain't gonna do that. That's crazy. When I moved in here last year in August, it honestly, I was so depressed. Our daughter died. Okay, that's still very hard. We're not past that. My husband is definitely not past that. It is very difficult. He's dealing with real depression. When we moved in here, I really didn't realize the work that was needed in this old mobile home. And honestly, my depression just fully skyrocketed. It was very hard. I can't. I was like, I can't. And it was like 6 months where I just couldn't function. Literally, I was doing nothing. Y'all didn't see me here. That was Kim being seriously depressed for multiple reasons. But when my space is dark and just falling apart, I can't function.
You're already struggling. What are you gonna do? Well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy a can of paint and I'm gonna brighten it up. So yes, I did spend money on paint. Yes, I am low income. Yes, I'm very conscious of what I spend. I do try to stick to a budget. I don't buy a lot of things at all. Number one, I don't need a lot, and I recognize that thankfully as I've matured over the years and learned I don't need to be spending like that. That's silly. I mean, I used to spend a lot of money, but I brought in a lot more money in the past.
Those curtains, they're from Temu. They're so thin, but they were cheap. So I'm thinking I need curtains on the windows because the windows are not insulated. You know, they're just the single pane and they're old. Even along some of the sides of a few of these windows, there's that spray foam insulation where I can't even open them. I guess they were leaking. The chair, awesome find at Goodwill. $9. It wasn't pretty, but I was like, put a chair cover on that. That's what I did in my home. I received furniture from my mom when she died. And so a lot of her stuff, I mean, now I've sold it before I moved down here, but a lot of her stuff that I just brought into my home with me, I was like, it's not really my style, but I just put couch covers, chair covers, maybe painted. Let me spruce this up. I can't even tell you how much stuff I've received from friends. They just give me stuff. It doesn't match my aesthetic, so I throw paint on it and make it match. That's another thing. When your furniture and your decor match, it looks like it's a set. I know it looks more expensive, Am I trying to look? No, I mean, at one time, like in my 20s and my 30s, I did want to look like I was balling. Of course, I did have a lot more money back then. I'm not gonna lie. It was a different life. But now all I really want to look is presentable. I don't care how low amount that I'm paying every single month in rent. I want to be able to walk through that door and just relax, feel like I've arrived at my home. I could just be comfortable. It's taken some time to get this space to produce those feelings in me. And to be completely honest, this entire mobile home will not be flipped up to my level because I'm not going to drop money into it like that. It's not my job to be fixing stuff and all that stuff. It's not my responsibility. So I'm not going to spend my money to do that. That would be silly.
No matter where I live and how little I'm spending on rent, I'm going to make the best of my circumstances.
But let me tell you something about us. We are very diligent with our funds and we follow Bible principles in life. We take it very seriously. So we are not big spenders, period. Thankfully, we do have savings. Not only had I built an emergency fund before I sold my house, but then I sold my house. And so that added to the savings. So we're fine. We're making it. Are we going to stay at this level? No, we're not. I know for a fact this is a season in my life and it's going to pass just like seasons do. Also, my husband and I are making maneuvers. We're making big changes in our life that's going to make a difference on the cost of living for us, our level of living. It's going to make a huge difference. Besides, we're going to be taking on, I want to say, side hustles and things like that to generate some income. We've got stuff brewing, so we're going to be fine. But right now, we are low income and we have been low income for quite some time.
According to the 2024 Census Bureau, the median household income for two in Georgia is $79,803. In Illinois, it was $86,442.
Let me tell you what impresses me, and that's why I'm sharing my journey with you. What impresses me is what a person can do with a little bit, how much a person can do. It's impressive to me. Seeing people with a lot of income, beautiful homes. I mean, they're bringing in 10 grand a month. That's awesome. I'm like, dang, okay, I see you. That's cool. That's not me. I don't know if that will ever be me, but that doesn't keep my attention very long. What I'm really interested in is those people that are living on fixed income, Social Security, disability, and they are making it work. They're not stressed out. They've gotten their budget nice and tight, and they're able to live on a very tight budget, and they're okay. If you ask them, they'll tell you they're doing well. That's impressive to me, and that's how I want to be. Even as my income increases, because let's be honest, it's going to, sure. And I won't hide that as it increases. I'll show you, but I'm still going to keep my expenses low. I'm still going to live off of a small amount because that's the way I've been going. That's wise. I don't ever want to fall into lifestyle creep. I have done that years ago, when I was trying to keep up with the Joneses, where I had a new car every couple of years and I was constantly buying clothes. Yeah, that was years ago, way before you guys saw me here on YouTube. That's not me. Piece of furniture that was left in the house. So that's free. Okay. I have slapped paint on it. It needs to be painted again because it moves. My stuff always gets jacked up and scratched and whatnot. But what free? And then the fake plants. I mean, I know I don't owe you guys any explanations. I get it. But I'm putting all my stuff out there because that's who I am. That's Kim, a debt to none. She's just raw. She lets it all hang out. Over the years, I have collected home decor, but I'm not out shopping and buying. So I don't buy home decor, not for this place. The curtains I bought, these aren't nice curtains. They are not. They are paper. Bought the curtains, chair covers. The thrift store is my best friend. Yes, I'm always going to look presentable. I don't care how much or how little I'm bringing in. And you should. My mom taught me that. Take pride in what you have, Kim. If the Lord bless you with it, show your appreciation. That was my mom. That's how she raised me. And so she was big about keeping everything in the best shape possible. If it's new, keep it as looking new as long as you can. I grew up on welfare. My mom was a single mother. She had to stop working when I was like 10 years old and go on disability, and my dad left. She got on food stamps, she got on Section 8. But our house, you wouldn't walk in and be like, oh, they're so poor, they're struggling. No, because my mom accepted hand-me-downs. When her friends were upgrading their furniture and they're like, hey, do you want this? My mom was not too proud to say, sure, I'll take that. She accepted it and she just made it her own. Our house always was put together, clean and put together on a very, very low income welfare. So that's how I was raised. That's how I grew up. So that's still my mentality. Clean. And then when stuff starts deteriorating, spruce it up, paint it, fix it, take care of it. So that's what I do. That's what you see. You see a girl taking care of her stuff. Don't be fooled. I'm not out here lying. That's crazy. I guess some people do it, but that's not me. No. What are your thoughts? Low income means low standards? I know not everybody feels that way for a fact, but I guess some people do feel that way because I have received more than one comment like that. And I'm thinking, what's going on here? Come on, y'all. I just had to have that quick conversation with you. I really am interested in your viewpoint.
Do you think the rude comments come from low income people comparing what they have to what I have? Or are they from higher income people who feel those with low income should look like trash?
What? Like, what is that? Are you serious? Is that a thing? This is a season. This is going to pass. This is just the transition from Illinois to Georgia to whoever knows where else. I'm not going to get into that, but this is not the end for us. We're going to keep it moving. And yeah, we're just in a transition phase here. And we're trying to get all employment online only so we can take it wherever we go, because we've got some big goals on the horizon. Stay tuned because you're about to see some wild stuff. My life is going to get interesting, and stick with me on this journey. If you're interested, take a look at this video. That's my budget. That's real. And I'll be right back here with my budget for June. So thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you next time.